Hello, my name is Fenton, and this is my oral presentation. Don't give me sugar, sugar. All right. So, what is sugar? Sugar is a sweet crystalline substance obtained from various plants. Right. So, it is something that we find in most of our foods. All right. So, what we're looking for in this presentation, how to remove as much sugar as possible from our diets. Right. I'm trying to explain as best as possible that. So the intake of dietary components either below or above the recommended limit for Americans. So Americans are primarily low in vegetables, fruit, grains, proteins, but is usually high in added sugars, saturated fats, and I believe sodium. Sodium, right? So we did watch a video called Fed Up. And in that video, I did learn a few facts that exercise may not be the best weight loss solution. Between the 1980s and 2000s, exercise actually was increased in popularity, but we actually had an increase in our obesity. Right? All calories are not created equal. What we learned in the film is that 160 calories of, let's say, almonds are not the same as 160 calories of soda, right? The fiber and different contents of the actual food is very important. Childhood cases of type 2 diabetes have exploded. That's the third fact. Type 2 diabetes have been known as adult onset diabetes, but in 1980 had 0 cases, and in 2010 there was over 50,000 cases. And my fourth point would be fat-free comes at a cost. Fat-free food, obviously removing fat from food is what fat makes food taste good, right? So to remove the fat would mean that normally a manufacturer would have to make it more sweet or add more sugar to it. And then the fifth one is going to be sugar shows up in sneaky places. Right, so sugar shows up in a lot of different foods that primarily people don't think has sugar, like marinara sauce. Right, so to avoid those excess sugars is a very good thing to do to help your diet. Right, all right. So goals to help change the habits. I got a few goals, and I'll show a few different items. Right, so first goals is going to be high calorie snacks. These are going to be high calorie snacks. They don't carry much nutritional value. Right, so but they do taste good and people do buy these, right? And we want to replace these with nutrient dense snacks like carrots. Carrots are very, very good, have a lot of vitamins and minerals in them to help you stay healthy. Right, next would be our fruit products with added sugars. This is very nice to have on some toast in the morning, but it does have excess sugars. What you would want to use is going to be more of the regular fruit itself. Fruits are very good to eat. They have the fiber that your body will need. All right, next would be our refined grains. I do like this bread a lot. It's one of my favorite breads, but it does not carry as much as nutritional value as the next thing, which would be whole grain bread. Whole grain bread has a lot more fiber and nutrients, right? The last couple things would be our snacks with added sugars. These are great snacks, but not good for you to eat. And you want unsalted snacks, or snacks that are a little bit better for you. You have our fats. We want to eliminate our fats from being sticks or hardened type of trans fat to more oil. Oil is very good for you. A lot better fats, a lot easier to digest, omega-3s, omega-6s. And you would want to remove 0 calorie or calorie-laden drinks to regular water. Very, very good to have. So just for the summary, pretty much it is great to have sugar in moderation. We only are allowed to really have about 4 to 6 tablespoons, right? But due to our American diet, we're on the pace to be the fattest that we ever been. So these ideas are some of the things that we can remove in our diet to help curb the obesity epidemic. Let's kill the sugar.